I'm gonna make these baby zucchini. We're gonna lay out the prosciutto. If you can buy fresh prosciutto that's sliced to order, it's much better than this, but sometimes those places are hard to come by. So you have the prosciutto. We're gonna lay out a piece. I wanna just peel this a little bit for the simple reason I want to season this, and this way, just like so, the salt and pepper will stick to that better than if it was like not peeled. I'm going to lay out this prosciutto. We're going to put some mozzarella on the prosciutto, some fresh basil on there. Place this in there and roll it up, and then figure out how we're going to cook it. We're going to serve this with tomato sauce. I found these items in the refrigerator. I was supposed to use this for something some days ago, but I didn't. The prosciutto for something else, and the mozzarella cheese, I had it for something else and leftover. And I go, hey, this should be very nice. So be careful how you handle that prosciutto. Pick it off the package very slowly. Now this is a good width, those pieces. So first we're going to season up the zucchini, those babies, with a little salt and pepper, and I use a beautiful, as you see, that salt is not pure white. That's good because it wasn't as refined. It's a sea salt, but a good one. So sprinkle a little salt and pepper and turn them over and do the other side. Everything has to be seasoned that you use. Now, of course, the prosciutto has a little salt in it, so we go just a little bit, and so does the mozzarella. Now, to protect the cheese, we're going to put the basil in there first. Okay, so just sprinkle the basil. So when you roll this up, this will be towards the top, and then we'll put the mozzarella. And I'm not telling you how much to buy because you're going to have to buy a package. And the same thing with the prosciutto, you're going to have to buy a package. And whatever's left over, well, I'm going to use it for another recipe. And just put the cheese. And I'm expecting this to be very good. Now, if you want a little more hot, spicy hot, that should be enough, because don't forget it's going to be rolled up. And we're going to get a little olive oil. Virgin olive oil, to put just a little bit in. And when you roll this up, you want to start at the narrower end, and as you roll it up, then it'll be the thicker part. If you start with the thicker part, then you wind up with a thin piece on the top, and it may open up a little more easier. So that's really it. So we take the piece of zucchini and just roll it. See, when I thought about this, I said, you know what, I'm going to bread it and then bake it. But the problem is, then you won't be able to see this beautiful piece of work here. Take that, place it on the pan, which I have oiled. Even though this is greasy, I still want to do that. And I'm figuring 2 slices per person. So where the end is, right there, lay it down. You don't have to put any toothpicks or anything in there. So we'll put 6 of those in there. I put the oven at 485, and then I have it convection roast or convection bake, whatever, 485, which it makes its own adjustment. So finish that, and then we'll put it in the oven and see how it comes out. Well, I'm rolling up the last piece, and it became easier as I got to pull off the last piece of prosciutto, because it became more room temperature. So the colder it is, the more difficult it is to peel it off. So leave it out for a little bit. And we are going to, it took me all this time, and this oven is almost up to speed. So in a few minutes, I'll be placing this in the oven, very hot oven, and see how it comes out. Just 10 seconds after I mentioned the oven wasn't up to speed, it came on. So now we're going to just put this right in. I'm going to time that for 15 minutes, but I will check it at 10. And then we'll have the tomato sauce nice and warm, and we'll see what kind of presentation we're going to make. This is at 12 minutes. So to test it, just put a pointy knife in there, or squeeze it with your fingers, and you want it al dente. That's perfect. Now presentation, and now I'm going to have to taste it. The combination looks like it should work well together, and we have the tomato sauce here ready. I'm looking for my tongs, but I'll use this. Some of the cheese oozed out, very little, and the prosciutto, I like the way it looks. Has that little twisted effect to it. Go around like so, like a spinning wheel. And now I hope this tastes what it looks like. That's al dente. So if you want to cook it just a little bit more, then that'll be the 15 minutes. But this is 12 minutes. Oh. That is really good. Tastes like bacon wrapped with the basil and mozzarella. I'm happy with this. So I hope you enjoy it also.